Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching my channel, hey, what's up? But if this is not your first time and you're subscribed to me, hey peeps, how you doing? But today, I thought it would be a fantastic idea for me to put out a video for you guys, the do's and don'ts, the ins and the outs of I love you. Sometimes I know we get to the moment where we want to say I love you, but at the same time, is it right? Or is it just at the moment? So today I'm going to help you decide, is it right or is it just at the moment? So let's get straight into this video. Wait, before you do, make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share it. Tell everyone about it. And tell them to come and watch me and subscribe to me. Let's get into the video now. The first one. And I know it might be TMI, and I know sometimes it might be very outspoken of me to put these things out. So I'm just going to tell you how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't say it after sex. Don't say it before sex. Don't say it during sex. And if someone say thank you. That's how it's not a forced thing. You don't have to force someone to love you. And please don't. Do not say it when you tipsy, medicated, or intoxicated. Don't say it when you drunk, you effed up on pills, or you just tipsy. It just spur the moment thing. Don't do it. Also, don't make it a big old thing. When you love someone, you'll feel it deep in your heart. You just say, look, I love you, so let's move on. Don't go out and have a party about it. Don't have a drinking spur with your buddies. Don't make it big and don't make it grand. Just say, look, I love you and I want to be with you and blase this and all this. Do the lovey-dovey stuff. But let them know that you 100% serious, real about how you feel. And don't overthink it. Some people, they just want to know how you said it. They just get into how you said it. And it's the fact that you said it that makes them happy. Now, when it comes to saying it, they really don't care how you said it. It's just the fact that you said it to them and you was real about it. That's the only thing that really matters to a person. Make it an emotional, what's the word I'm looking for? Emotional intimacy. Intimacy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Make it emotional. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Intimacy. Y'all know what I'm saying. Make it sweet, simple, and straight to the point. Y'all get what I'm saying. Most of us live together physically, but live apart emotionally. Emotionally intimacy is knowing what your partner needs before they even get a chance to ask. And I don't know what my tongue's doing today. Is kind of So I'm gonna get straight to the point. Make it sweet, simple, and to the point. And I say this because a person doesn't care how you said. They just care that you said it. And if you said over dinner, if you said when y'all having drinks and it's just the quiet moments, then that's all that matters. Plan a life together. Visioning a life together inspires you to take the right steps towards the relationship long-term goal. Just like I said, if you're going to love someone, just make sure the person that you love is the same person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. And I know, don't get me wrong, some of us made mistakes of saying I love you to the wrong people. But just imagine what you'll do when you have the right person in your life and you say I love you, and both of y'all are ready to build a life together or build an empire together. Because I'm pretty sure, I don't care I'm not saying build an empire, become rich, but I'm saying this. If you're going to build an empire together, build it together and not together with other people. Build it between you and your family, meaning your spouse, you, and your kids. And that's it. Don't bring other people into your life. And I'm switching up topics. So let's get back to this topic. Bring your spouse comfort. Let them come home to love, not a headache. And I say this because women, we do it all the time. And I'm not saying that every woman do it. I'm just saying sometimes we can get overboard. When we scream for attention, we tend to make it into an argument that really don't need to be had. So I say this to say this. Sometimes when our man or our woman come home from work, whichever way, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Whichever one is at work comes home, we ask, hey, how you doing? Blase, blase. Then we say, hey, and we lead into another conversation that leads into an argument. Just ask the person, ask your spouse how was their day in the conversation. If they want to have a full-blown conversation about their day, please let them. But when it comes to other situations that you're not comfortable with at in that time or moment, forget about them. Just show, hey, you home. I'm enjoying your time at home. I'm not going to turn it into an argument. That's all I'm saying. Do not turn him coming home into a headache. That's basically what they mean. Act in the right time. Meaning it has to be the right moment before you say, I love you. Recognize when you should act versus when you should wait. If a person trying to give you standoffish and you get mixed signals about what they're doing, maybe that's not the right time to say it. But when that person, y'all know y'all on the same page, but y'all not verbally expressing it, but you know you're on the same page, you should bring it up. Not saying you should say I love you right then and there, but just bring it up. What would you say if I said the 3-letter words, or what would you say if I love you, or something like that? Now, if that person say, I'll say I love you too, then maybe y'all on the same page. But if that person say, boy, you crazy, then maybe you should say it. Maybe you should say, I was just joking. I just wanted to see where your head was. Or sometimes you can have a meaningful conversation with that person just to see where their head was before you even have a conversation about the three word sentence, I guess you could say. Don't play on their weakness. When a person is weak, I mean emotionally weak, don't say I love you and you really don't mean it. Or don't say I love you and you really just want to F that person. Fuck that person, but you really don't mean it. AKA want to have sex with that person and you really don't mean the 3-letter word, because trust me, they're going to come in and say, hey, you remember you said you love me? But that's how you play with people's feelings. And don't do that, because that's how people get hurt. Don't try to get even. Keep your personal karma clean. When a person say they love you and y'all past the I love you moment, and then let's just say someone cheated on you, don't try to get even and say, hey, if you did it to me, I'm going to do it to you. Because trust me, your conscience will be stronger, because you said, hey, maybe they was going through some stuff when they did. Not saying that you need to stay with that person because they cheated on you. I'm just saying you don't need to do it in return, because karma is a bad bitch. And all of us know that. So just don't do it. If you don't want to be with that person because they cheated, move on. Don't cheat on them because they cheated on you. That's effed up. Don't do it. Because when you get into another relationship, you're going to say, hey, and they going to, trust me, they going to ask you, what happened in your last relationship? And sometimes people take that in heat. Okay, if I cheat on them, they cheated on me, then, why I'm going to be with this person? That tells me they can cheat on me without me even cheating on them. So, I'm saying all this to say this. Don't never do someone wrong because they did you wrong. Everybody has their day. And when your day comes, you'll be ready for it. You'll know it. So let's move on. Don't assume or blow things out of proportion. Just like I said, it goes along with the cheating thing. If you don't ask someone or communicate with someone about the cheating, and they say, hey, and they not really cheated on you. It's just that y'all communication off and they going through a whole nother thing, or they picked up extra hours at work because they want to get you something extra special. And you like, hey, you been a little standoffish and And I ain't really got time for this. So if he gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So you done sat there and you done cheated on him, and he haven't cheated on you. So you the one that kind of fuck up the relationship. So just don't jump into conclusions or don't assume things. Don't blow it out of proportion. Leave the dude alone and let him come to you. Y'all should have that open door communication, as I call open door policy. If you are with the school, or if you went just to high school, you will know that the open door policy is a person can come talk to you about anything, and you go talk to them about anything. That is an open door policy. And even teachers to this day have an open door policy. Relationships should have an open door policy, just like your parents should have an open door policy. That is something good to have, and you all would probably most likely hear open door policy throughout any videos that I put up dealing with relationships or school. You will always hear open door policy from me, because that's sometimes what I live by. Well, let's just say that's something what I have started to live by. Because back in the day, I really didn't give a fuck if your feelings was hurt or not. That's just the way I felt. But the last but not least, don't act out of desperation. Don't never show someone how desperate you are. And I know some of us, we desperate to be in a relationship, but at the same time, desperate people call for desperate measures. So be careful of what how you portray yourself. And that's all I feel about it. So that's all I have for you all today. If you want to add on to this conversation, you can. We can have a mini conversation in the comment section down below. And I'll add on, or we can do a part 2 to this, and I'll just add in your comments of what you have to say. And I will be sure to read them out loud, and for everyone to have a conversation. I would love that, for everyone to have a conversation, and then I can do a part 2 to this video, and then we'll just keep it going. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, always subscribe to a channel that you like. The first video you see is possibly leading to a great thing. And if this is your first time subscribing, just let me know below what video brought you to my channel. And yeah. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Also, like, share the video. And I thank you all for joining in today, or tuning in today. And I hope you come back tomorrow for another video, or the day after for another video. And it's possibly going to be a topic video. I am going to do vlog videos, but I'm trying to wait on my vlogging camera. And y'all know fun's looking funny. So when I get that, you will have my very first vlog comes out. So I hope you all enjoyed the time we shared together. See you next time, guys. Bye.